Today we are going to learn about adjustable voltage clipper circuit. So basically this circuit is used for clipping the voltage of the output of given input signal. So what happened that many signals like these kind of signals having some kind of voltage spike over here in this signal, and sometimes there is a requirement of less amount of spike or like a fixed amount of voltage in any kind of circuit, but we had this kind of spike based signals. So how we can regulate these kind of spike? So there is a circuit. As you can see, this is a circuit. It is called as adjustable waveform clipper circuit basically. And there is a one resistor over here, and this is an input signal. We provide input here, and input positive and input negative. Input negative means there is a ground here, common ground here, and we got here output here. As you can see, negative output, or you can say ground here, and also there is a output of the given positive signal. So why we created this signal? As I already tell you that we use this signal for the getting the fixed amount of voltage. As you can see, spike was here. As you can see, this spike was here, so it is eliminated here. As you can see, we got some kind of some amount of voltage here, and that is fixed voltage. So how it works? So basically there is a resistor here which is used for regulating the current for the specific purpose. Maybe your input spike having a lot amount of high amount of frequency or current that can damage this diode or also output signal. So for that we added here one resistor here. As you can see, there is a one potentiometer. As you can see, this is a variable resistor or potentiometer, you can say. So I am going to write variable resistor here. So there is a one variable resistor here which is used for regulating the voltage for the given reference voltage. So what we do, there is a one diode here, and that diode value is written 1N914. It is a diode. And basically what is the purpose of diode? As you can see, in this diode there is a one anode is here, and cathode is here. So what is happening here? As you can see, when someone is applying the voltage, and if the threshold voltage is 0.6 volt, in every diode there is a threshold voltage 0.66 volt. In this for this one there is a threshold voltage of 0.6 volt, and there is a many diode which has different kind of threshold voltage, but this diode having the threshold voltage of 0.6 volt. If any signal is coming below this voltage, what will be happen? The signal that will be the output will be the same, or this will not conduct. Okay, this will not conduct. This diode will conduct only when the voltage is exceed from 0.6 volt. Okay, so if the any voltage which is below than any input voltage which is below than 0.6, then output will be 0.6 as same. Okay, if the voltage is 0.6, the output will be the 0.6, because there is a what was happening, this will not conduct. When this will not conduct, the clipper circuit will not work. Okay, it means for 0.6 the output will be 0.6. If we adjusted the voltage, as you can see, there is a potentiometer, and the threshold voltage, as you can see, the threshold voltage was previous, it was 0.6 volt. If we adjust this variable resistor, and by using adjusting this variable resistor, the threshold voltage of this diode increases. Okay, like 6 volt, like 6 volt. Now it become the 6 volt threshold voltage. Okay, so like Vt become 6 volt threshold voltage. So what will be happen, if any signal is coming from here to here, which is 6 volt, like which is the output will be the 6 volt same. Okay, the signal will be the same as, like if this signal is 6 volt input signal, the output will be the 6 volt. If the signal is 7 volt, then if this is set for threshold 6 volt, the output will come 6 volt. Understand? if we downgrade this threshold voltage like 5 volt, if output is coming like 7 volt, so what will be the output of this one? The amplitude of this output will be the 5 volt. Okay, and the output will be the 5 volt, and another voltage will be go to the ground directly. Okay, by using, so v, what is the v plus here? It is a reference voltage we are giving here. So what we do, there is a reference voltage, like if we give reference voltage means we give some voltage for adjusting this one. There is a requirement of reference voltage, and this reference voltage should be separate from this voltage. Okay, it should be not same as both. You can't connect both voltage together, it should be different. So we give someone from someone else place, or from we create the circuit for giving reference voltage to this one. And the if you regulate this circuit, there is, it is a variable resistor now, so you have to regulate this one to providing the threshold voltage of to this diode. So what we do, we increase the threshold voltage of this diode. By increasing the threshold voltage, we can adjust the amplitude of this output signal. Okay, and the further because it is a positive based one, so output will be the output changes will be the based on positive signal. As you can see, there is a positive signal is changing, negative was like this, negative is same, but the only changes in the positive voltage amplitude, not negative. So you, if you want to create negative, you have to create separate circuit for negative as well. So that was for the positive. You can use this kind of circuit for any kind of appliances. If your signal is like this, if your signal is coming like 6 volt, okay, 6 volt is coming. Now what you can do by using this circuit, what you can do, it was like vt where threshold value was how much? 5, vt was 5 volt, vt was 5 volt, so you will get the 5 volt or related voltage by changing the variable resistor. You will get the reference voltage as well here. It means you will get the related voltage by changing the potentiometer value, or regulate or increase or decrease the voltage, increase the or decrease the level of this voltage regulator. So how this circuit is works, basically what we are doing, we are providing the input signal from here. It can be any kind of input signal based on any electronics. So as you know, many electronics works on the fixed amount of signal, and there is a requirement fixed amount of amplitude. So we added here one resistor which is reducing the current, and we added the diode, and reference voltage is here, and there is a one variable resistor or potentiometer. So if we regulate this potentiometer, the V threshold value of this diode will be increased, and by increasing the threshold value, the output of this one, the amplitude of the output will change. Like here, as you can see, the amplitude is reduced, and the amplitude, as you can see, there was a big amount of amplitude spike, but here the spike is reduced by changing the variable resistor lever. Okay, you can change the output of this signal. Okay, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos.